Hey, welcome or welcome back to 4F Beauty. When will I be YouTube famous? I don't know. Anyway, I am off to one side. I am indeed reclining to one side, leaving space here, which can mean just one thing. It's time for the latest episode of Hell Yeah, or Whoa, 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 No. Right, as always, I've got a lot to get through. I will zoom through as quickly as I can for you, putting pictures up here. But grab a drink, grab a snack. This is your time to sit there with your feet up and just relax for a bit, listening to me witter on about new makeup. I saw this picture. This is about new nail varnish from a company, Style Nada Korea. And they put this picture up of a layering, take a layer nail lacquer, 3CE layering nail lacquer offers a subtle colour payoff with glossy finish, making it easy to create gradient nails that look natural. Now, I know Korea, certainly in terms of their foundation ranges, tend to have 2, maybe 3 shades if you're lucky. But whoever the graphic designer was for this clearly has never met a person of colour in their lives. Because I've got a lot of black friends, and not one of them has got a black palm. I'm just going to zoom in on where the little fingers are linked. They haven't even bothered to shade in the tip of the little finger. It is clearly the same model's hand. It's obviously just the model's hands, and they've just photoshopped one of them dark. Now, part of me is like, well, okay, they're trying to show multiculturalism on their marketing, but why not get a black model? You can't tell me there are no black people in Korea. Or at least if you're gonna bloody Photoshop it, at least work out what a black hand looks like. That just astounded me. It genuinely left me lost for words, and that doesn't happen very often, as you know. So, yeah. I'm passing on that one. Thank you very much, you know. What is that, a D-? Must try harder? Anyway, moving on. I spoke, I think it was last time, about 3INA, which is pronounced Mina, which is another indie brand that are actually selling through ASOS. And I said I was interested to see what colour mascaras they'd got. These are the colours that I found on ASOS, so there's 8 different colours there. When I looked, only 7 of them were actually available. The silver, the navy, the blue, the purple, the pink, the khaki and the yellow. So 105, the bright green, wasn't available. I must admit, I do like the look of that khaki mascara. apparently it is a waterproof formula as well, so I would actually be able to wear them, which is awesome. Price wise, they are $10.95, free delivery and returns. So that's maybe, baby, because at the moment I've got a crap ton of mascaras that I need to actually use because they've all been opened, and obviously after 3 months you have to chuck them. So once I need some new mascaras, I'm going to trolley myself over to ASOS and pick one of those up. Kim Kardashian West. She's bringing out a palette. She's bringing out a collection, actually. The Classic Collection. Hands up anybody who hasn't already got all of those shades in that palette numerous times over in their collection. That's what I thought. There's a close-up of the palette with all the different shades. 4 lipsticks with matching liners. And there's how the lipsticks look on different skin tones. Anybody else seeing a huge similarity to the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette? If you got one, folks, you sure as hell don't need the other one. But that's way too boring a palette for me, unfortunately, so I'm going to be a whoa, whoa, whoa. No. I spoke last time about the Juvia's Place Afrique collection. I have some more pictures here now. I've got a picture of the 2 blushes and a swatch. As always, awesome colours there from Juvia's. I like the look of the peach blush, and in America that peach blush is the Serafina blush, not brush, woman. The Serafina blush, which is peachy with a mild touch of sheen. The deeper one is a bright coral blush. That will look beautiful on deeper skin tones. And those in America are $8. Sorry, hay fever, trying to muffle a sneeze. They look really nice. And, I mean, at the moment over here, I actually get my Juvia's Place from Beauty Bay when I order. But it looks like end of July, so I'm filming this at the end of July, so now apparently there is going to be a Juvia's Place UK site. This could be interesting. I really hope, because with the Morphe UK site, we can use influencer codes. So it would be great if on the Juvia's UK site we can also use any promo codes that they have going. Sorry about that. You muffle a sneeze and it turns into a yawn. What is my life right now? Anyway, I definitely want one of those blushes. That's a hell yeah. So I'm gonna search out this UK website and I'm gonna get me one of those because that looks pretty. And as you can tell, I'm into a peachy blush at the moment. You know that Beauty Blender are on my shit list from last time because of their foundation range, or lack thereof. I just want to put something into perspective for you. Look at these two arms. You can't tell me that's an even shade range. They tried to justify it by doing this chart showing the undertones and whether it fell into light, medium, medium plus or deep. Now, the majority of those in medium plus are actually medium. Oh great, now I can't stop yawning. Fabulous. This is going to make a really good film, isn't it? As I was saying, the majority of those in medium plus are actually medium. And Gigi Gorgeous put something up on Insta showing that she'd used the Beauty Blender foundation. Now Gigi Gorgeous, let's face it, Caucasian, white woman. And she is wearing shade 4.30. Now, the 4s are meant to be deep. Since when is Gigi Gorgeous deep? Yeah, you're remaining on my shit list. I'm getting a phone call. Hold fire, I'll be straight back. Iced coffee. Hopefully that will stop me from yawning. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, Beauty Blender, still on my shit list. Bite Cosmetics, continuing with their Zodiac themed lipsticks, have come out with Leo, which is not the most wearable of colours. Might be okay, sort of put in the centre of the lip and then pat it out maybe. I can't get Melt in the UK anyway, which annoys the heck. Not Melt, Bite. I can't get Bite in the UK anyway, because I was annoyed that I couldn't get the Taurus one. But if you like Leo, that's out. Got a close-up of one of the palettes from the Too Faced collection coming up. A new colour line infused with sweet and juicy fruit that sparkles and glows. Lovely. I actually do like the look of this palette though, rather annoyingly. That's calling to me on a deeper level. So that's a maybe, baby. For me, that one. It very much depends on price, how soon it comes to the UK, and reviews that are online for it. I mean, to give you an indication, you lucky people in America, we've only just in the last couple of months got the Peaches foundation over here. Yeah. Moving on. Belegant Cosmetics has got a summer lippy collection out. Nice shades up there as well. You know, bring it to the indie companies to give you some interesting colours. Now those that know me will know that that's my jam, and High Tide, being my wedding dress and bridesmaids dress colours, are calling me. But I also really like the look of Girl Code, which is actually quite similar to this. This is the L'Oreal Le Chocolat range in 842 Candyman. I'm not going to start singing Christina Aguilera at you, I promise. The Kathleen Lights Colourpop collaboration number 4,672,000 has been shown now, and it's the Zodiac palette. You can either get it with a mirror for $18 or without a mirror for $16. There's swatches. It's quite clever actually, because it's almost half and half. It's like you've got warm tones and cool tones in there. So it's going to appeal to pretty much everyone, I would have thought. Two highlighters, On the Cusp and Fire. I like the look of On the Cusp, I will admit. Two liquid lippies, Luxe lippies. Watch Your Sign and Scorpio Moon. And two of their supernova shadows in Astrology and Constellation. Now, Astrology is the gold one, Constellation is the pink golden champagne one. Apparently they put the names on the picture the wrong way around. That's helpful. As I said, the palette is $16 without a mirror, $18 with a mirror. Luxe lipsticks $7 each. Super Shock highlighters $8 each, and the Supernova shadows are $7 each. You can buy the whole PR box together if you really want to. If you want to display it or something, it's entirely up to you. There they all are, swatched on an arm with the names on top. It's pretty. I mean, to be honest, if you cover up Aquarius and Pisces, it's a pretty boring palette with a pop of blue. But yeah, if that floats your boat, that's available now. We finally have a re-release date for the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault, which got shelved initially because of inconsistencies, apparently. It's now dropping on 14th of August, which I believe is Jaclyn's birthday. Obviously there's the 4 palettes there. You got Ring the Alarm, which is the red one, Bling Boss, which is the purple one, Armed and Gorgeous, which is the yellow one, and Dark Magic, which is the darker ones with the greens and the blues. $15 each, or you get the vault for $49. When these were originally shown, I really wanted the yellow, khaki, orange palette, and I really wanted the darker palette, but time has since passed. As you'll know if you've watched one of my videos earlier on in this channel, I bought the colours that I really liked from the Melt Gemini palette that I couldn't get hold of, which coincidentally are the colours, or very similar to the colours, in the yellow, khaki and orange palette. So I can probably dupe all of those palettes now, to be quite honest. The Dark Magic one, when I was going through my Makeup Revolution ones, I've got a couple of Give Them Darkness and Give Them Nightmares, which I've got pretty much all of those Dark Magic shades. So I think, as well as it having cost them because they've had to get rid of the dodgy batch and repress more, I think they're also going to miss out because the initial hype around these palettes has significantly dropped. I mean, I was initially going to get at least 2 of them. I was considering getting the Vault and putting 2 palettes into giveaways. I'm now at the stage where I don't think I want them. And I think there's going to be a lot of people like that. They'll have seen these issues and it's really going to put them off buying it. Or the initial, oh my god, it's amazing, I must have it. We're a few weeks on now, we've had time to look at it, compare it to the stuff we've got in our collection. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any of those now, which is a shame, because those inconsistencies are probably going to have cost Morphe and Jacqueline a hell of a lot of money, because I can't be the only person who's now thinking, nah, maybe not. Yeah. Box of crayons. They brought out their eyeshadow palette, didn't they? The crayon case, which everyone loved. They're now bringing out highlighter. Is this highlighter concealer? Highlight concealer liquid formula in 20 shades, including colour correctors. So I'm guessing that these are the colour correctors. So that just says coming soon. I don't have any more information on that yet, but I'll keep you updated as I hear more. We've got a look here at the Too Faced anniversary 20 years collection, showing the palette in full. There's some of their metallic sparkle lipstick shades. These will launch in August the 2nd at Sephora and Too Faced, and they'll be in Sephora stores on August the 3rd. Again, I don't know how long it's going to take for that to come across the pond to us here in the UK. I do like the look of the palette, but probably by the time it gets here I'll have gone off it. But that's coming soon. They're also getting together with Dry Bar to produce Glitter Spritzer, a gold and silver glitter sparkle spray for the hair. $20 for a glittery hairspray. What's wrong with spraying hairspray on your hair and just chucking glitter at it yourself? Way cheaper. Because you can't tell me that glitter is not going to block that nozzle up. Sounds rude when I say that, but it's not. LA Splash are bringing out these different shades of hydro shadows. Some nice ones there. Oh Lord, sorry about this. That green plush looks lovely. I haven't got any details as to how much or when it's coming out, but those are coming. Certify, which is another UK indie brand, are bringing out a Sometimes You Have to Fall Before You Fly palette, which looks stunning. Such beautiful shades. And really rich shades as well, so that will translate through well into autumn. So I will keep my eye out for that one and let you know more details when I have them. And they've also got a number of different lashes in stock. I have to admit that Orion and Sirius looks super pretty. Here's a close-up of the MAC Cosmetics Dazzle highlighters. I would imagine, I don't think it's their Christmas ones, because the Christmas ones have got like the bows and stuff imprinted on them. Dominic MUA did swatches of them, so they're looking pretty, a gold and a rose gold pretty much. So I will let you know more as I hear more on those. Sample Beauty, the Nostalgia collection, is available now. It's 11 ultra bright pigments, 10 mattes and 1 shimmer, each named after something from the past. There's the swatches on skin. They look beautiful. I love that bright yellow, that Bel Air, that looks really nice. Use them alone or with a mixing medium to create liner, face paint, body paint, lip colour, whatever you like. Mix them with clear gloss or nipple cream to turn them into the perfect gloss. And those are £8 each, and there are bundle prices available, and that's at samplebeauty.co.uk. So that's a maybe, baby. Those are pretty. Makeup Rev, or Revolution Makeup, or Revolution Beauty, or whatever the hell they're calling themselves this week, have come out with 5 different body sprays. Angel Kiss, Pink Dream, Mermaid Splash, Unicorn Sparkle, and one in conjunction with Soph Does Nails, Vanilla and Creme Brulee. They are £8 each, so they could be worth picking up and seeing what they're like. Revolution Creative Team also sneak peeked this, Angel Heart. Now, I would imagine this is a new palette coming out because it looks like it's similar to the Mermaid Heart and the Unicorn Heart palettes. So I'd imagine this is going to be another one of those. So I shall keep my eye open for that and let you know more as I hear more. They've also kind of sneak peeked these shades. Now, whether these shades are in Angel Heart, I don't know. But as I hear more, I will let you know. Someone on Insta, and I can't seem to find their name now, I do apologise. If it's you, let me know in the comments and I'll pin your comment. Did a comparison between the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Bar and the I Heart Makeup, or the I Heart Revolution as they are now, Deep Pink Chocolate Bar. And you can see there that it is actually pretty much a bang-on dupe. So if you like the colours of the Chocolate Bonbon palette but don't like the prices of the Chocolate Bonbon palette, Makeup Rev got you covered. They're also, they have this on their Insta story thing. Loving our new base products, question mark. January 2019, They're coming out with matte base powder and matte base concealer sticks. That I'm interested in because I've got their fast base foundation stick, but it's just, it doesn't work on oily combo skin. But that matte base concealer stick, that could actually work as a foundation. Obviously it'd give you super high coverage, but I'll be interested to see those when they launch. What else have I got? Makeup Rev working on more Magic Face Stroke blush palettes as well as the individual pans and new foundations, so they're not slowing down, which is good news for those of us that don't have a shit ton of money to spend on makeup. Along with the body mist, they've also got a new bath range where they've got bath fizzers, similar to the bath bombs from Lush, but considerably cheaper than the bath bombs from Lush. Now, unfortunately, because of my back pain, I only ever shower rather than bath, but I do tend to get bath fizzers and just soak my feet in them in the summer. So I might pick up a couple of those and see what they're like. So that's a maybe, baby. Now, Blush Tribe. Now, you know I've got their psychedelic palette. They're now coming out with this. They're calling it their value for money palette because it's only 10 quid, £9.99. 36mm pans, so that's going to be like the larger pans of Juvia's, like the Zulu palette and the Magic palette. I think they've both got 36mm pans. And this is the Neon Dreams palette with 7 mattes and 11 shimmers. I like the look of that. I really like the look of that. I might have to keep my fingers crossed and pray that my bank balance doesn't say no when I try and order that, because I get the feeling I'm going to be ordering that soon. They're doing this multi-chrome titanium dust. Now, unfortunately, when they launched, I didn't have any money. By the time I had some money, they're all sold out. They are doing some more though, so I'm hopefully that they're gonna. I'm keeping an eye on the site every day now, waiting for them to come back into stock, because that Needlam, the purple and teal, again, it's my wedding colours. It's colours that I like, that work well with my skin tone and my eye colour. So I definitely want some of that to try. They're also launching a new palette in autumn, probably round about September, October time. And these are the shades. They look beautiful. They really do. I like that mix of colours. That's probably going to be a hell yeah from me on that one. I really like the mixture of shades you've got there. I'm already picturing a number of different eye looks that I want to create with it. So that means I definitely want to buy it. As I hear more about that, I will of course let you know. Elf Cosmetics have got Beautifully Bare Lightweight Concealer Sticks. Provide all-day coverage with a natural finish. They're $4 each, according to the Instagram page. Now, I don't know how much that's going to work out to when it comes across to the UK site. But they do look nice, actually, nice and lightweight. They'd be good for no makeup days, when you literally just chuck a bit of concealer and powder on and head out the door kind of thing. Which, given the heat we've had here in the UK recently, is pretty much all my skin can hold on to. Hence why the fan's on while I'm recording this. Swatch Perfect. If you've seen my Jeffree Star collection video, I used their mermaid stencil to swatch the liquid lipsticks. They've got a new 5-pan stencil shaped as stars, and as you can see, Tinkloo has actually swatched 5 Jeffree liquid lipsticks using the stars, and she's got a code Tinkloo to save you 10%. I have no idea if that's affiliated or not, but you know, it's available if you want to use it. Jeffree's got a lot of new stuff coming out. He's confirmed that his concealers, which are going to be called Magic Star, are launching at the beginning of 2019. The launch for the 2 new highlighters, Liquid and Supreme Frosts, were pushed back, and they're launching, it says they're mid-July. That was the original launch date. I think we're now looking at end of August. He was doing a photo shoot for lip liners at the end of July, so he normally films stuff like that 1 or 2 months in advance, so they're going to be coming out soon. He's confirmed his Mannequin foundation is coming out after next summer, so we've got another year to wait for his foundation. But, you know, hopefully it will be, I mean, he goes full coverage, so we know it's going to be a full coverage foundation. And given the drama he's kicked up over Tarte and Beauty Blender's lack of inclusivity on their shade range, I'd imagine he's going to come out with a pretty comprehensive range of shades for that. Apparently Blood Sugar Part 2 is coming out as well. Apparently there's going to be a Can't Relate lipstick. Love that. Love that. A while ago, a good while ago now, Jeffree spoke about a collab he was doing with Morphe to bring out pink chrome brushes. In conversation with Jeffree Tracker on Instagram, he has hinted at makeup brushes coming from his brand next year, but the Morphe collab, he said it was like a mythical unicorn, it never existed. So in other words, the sample brushes were created, but for whatever reason that collab was dropped. But let's hope he has pink chrome brushes coming out in his range. He put this up on Insta. I'm trademarking all my catchphrases tomorrow. Do we need a Can't Relate liquid lipstick and t-shirt soon? Yes, of course we do. There's a silly question. He also tweeted out, can it be August already? I'm launching 2 new Jeffree Star highlighter formulas. Reveal and launch date coming soon. Obviously we know he's got the liquid ones, and this was the other one that he sneak peeked. There's also this picture on his Insta stories where, if you look, in his hand he's got what looks like one of his highlighter pans, but in green chrome. So does that mean the Christmas collection this year is going to be green chrome? Fingers crossed. The The talk about town at the moment is that the second highlighter type, the gold one that I showed you in the pan, there's talk about that being a baked gel highlighter to give a wet look finish. So whether this is going to be the Christmas collection and whether it's going to be the gel hybrid highlighter or whether it's going to be his standard Skin Frost formula, we have yet to find out. And then Jeffrey Tracker put this up on Insta, which is a list of the alleged upcoming products that he's talked about. Supreme and Liquid Frost, that's the highlighters, velour lip liners, holiday eyeshadow palette, which we assume is going to be in the green chrome packaging, Magic Star concealers coming out beginning of 2019, setting powders next year, lip glosses spring next year, mannequin foundation autumn next year, makeup brushes possibly next year, primers, colour correctors, blood sugar part 2, contour powders or a contour book, setting sprays with multiple finishes and effects, and can't relate merch and liquid lip shade and various merch for other catchphrases. So yeah, he's gonna be a busy boy. Cashmere Nicole, which is the woman who started Beauty Bakery. Beauty Bakery tweeted out that in his most recent video, Jeffrey used our flour to bake again. He's all about waking and baking. It's a finely milled vegan powder that doesn't have flashback. And Cashmere Nicole shared that, saying, "Yas, that flour is a problem. But I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with my matte cake mix. I think I need to release a dewy." I'm super happy about that because I've got the cake mix foundation and I like it. But I would like a dewy foundation. I would like that. And someone else has said, "Dewy with the super long wear DNA of the brand?" To which Cashmere Nicole said, "Yep, and my sweets are going to help me make it when it's time." So they're obviously working on formulas at the moment. So that's jolly interesting. Pinky Rose Cosmetics. The moment you've all been waiting for. Cupcake is now available. Launching 4 new colours, no glue, swipe and go, no smudge, no fallout. Glitter wands, which can be used on the eyes or the lips. $16. There's one of the shades now. Doesn't say which particular shade that is, but looks pretty. So that's available soon, I believe. Swipe and go dries down in 1 minute. So that'll be good. JD Glow have got another pre-sale of their Galaxy liners. They've discontinued Oil Spill, and some of the prices of some of the liners have been increased because they've got more pigment in them. So that's up for pre-sale. Nomad Cosmetics, they're working on an upcoming palette and they've got these individual eyeshadows at the moment, which are $12 each. Admittedly that's a bit steep, but you know, hopefully when they get a palette together it's going to be a little bit more affordable. And they sneak peek this, double tap if you love purple, and it looks like those 3 purple shades are the 3 shades in that palette. So I would be interested to see the remainder of that palette. Got to be interested. I mean, the palette itself is 37. And we can see it's got more than 3 shades in there. So if you had to buy 3 individual ones, that would be 36. So it is going to work out more economical to buy a palette. But I want to see the rest of the palette first before I take the plunge on that one. Morphe finally are opening a UK store in Westfield, Stratford City up in London. Now, that's going to be awesome because they stock Jeffree Star stuff, which means on launch day, if you're in London, you could go and pick it up straight away rather than having to order it for either Beauty Bay or Beautylish or Jeffree's site. So yeah, that's good. They got a UK website, they're now getting a UK store. Let's bring on some more of those Morphe stores. Because why not? The Naughty and Nice eyeshadows that Kylie brought out in Holiday 2017. She's now bringing back the Nice palette in black packaging. That's available now. Came out July 24th. So if you liked that palette and you've hit pan on it and you want another one, or you missed out on it at Christmas and you want one, you can get one. I'm a pass on that. Ofra have got a new highlighter palette in their new packaging, which looks nice, but I've got to be honest, the majority of those shades are going to be way too dark for me to use. I do like the outside packaging though, look at that, isn't that pretty? I love lilacs and purples and yellows together. It's very 80s, I know, but I like it, I can't help it. There's the 4 highlighters there. A full-size Beverly Hills and then mini Star Island, Rodeo Drive and Blissful, and that's $49. Again, don't know how much that's going to be once it comes over here, because at the moment I haven't seen any of the new packaging over here yet. I've still just seen the old packaging. Nikki Tutorials did a video where she was asking her subscribers to choose the makeup, and when it came to the highlighter, she put Ofra Glazed Donut or Something I'm Working On, and of course everyone went for the Something I'm Working On, and then she used this highlight, which is white base with like an iridescent pinky lilac-y, bluey, pearly kind of glow. So that looks pretty. I'm going to guess that is an Ofra collaboration. So we'll have to wait and see for that. Fenty is bringing out a silver highlighter. I have actually got a silver highlighter. I've got a Wet n Wild one. She said, trying to grab it without knocking everything on the floor. I've actually got Diamond Lily by Wet n Wild. But Fenty's bringing out this Diamond Ball Out Kilowatt highlighter, which looks to be the same formulation as the Gold Trophy Wife. And the money, 100% of all the sales will go to support Clara Lionel Foundation, which is a foundation that she set up. I believe it's either her parents' or her grandparents' name's Clara Lionel. And it puts money towards building schools and other supportive networks like that in underdeveloped third world countries. So although I've already got a silver highlighter, and to be honest, that that's going to be way too deep for my skin. I can just about get away with this one, which as you can see is much, much lighter when you see it swatched on her arm there. But I may indulge just simply because of the money going to the Clara Leno Foundation. It was founded in 2012. Supports and funds groundbreaking effective education and emergency response programs around the world. So it's definitely something. It's worthwhile putting your pounds or your dollars to for that one. The Carnival palette by Be Perfect Cosmetics is now available, and I believe we can get that on Beauty Bay. Looks very pretty. I'm not going to pick it up because there's a lot of sort of bronzes and neutrally colours in there, and the bright colours that are in there I've got in my September Rose Slush palette, so I'm not going to be picking that one up. But if you were looking for a palette that can give you both a neutral and a bright look and has highlighters, then that's available. Talking of September Rose, they've had such an influx of orders. Thank you so much, by the way, if you've ordered from them. It's great to know that people are supporting UK indie brands, but they've got such an influx of orders that at the moment it's taking her 2 to 3 days to get them processed and get them out. So if you have ordered, please be patient. Once you've got your tracking number, give it 24 hours and then it'll be updated on the Royal Mail system and you'll be able to start tracking it. I'm pleased to say the Slush palette is permanent, which is awesome news. As far as I know, my 10% discount code is also permanent. Again, that's listed in the description box below. It's non-affiliated, I don't make anything from it, but you save 10% and you are safe in the knowledge that you are supporting a UK independent black-owned makeup brand. Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics, which I have got and I love. Actually, I have got it right here because I've just filmed a collaboration that I'm doing with Makeup Struggles that includes that palette. There's a sneak preview for you, but you don't know which shade I'm talking about. BH Cosmetics are going to do a little sister of the Zodiac palette. I don't quite know what they mean by that. I don't know whether that means they're going to... I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to be similar shades but smaller pans, or a different layout, or whether it's just going to be another palette with zodiac signs and a matte and a shimmer shade for each sign. But as I hear more, I will of course keep you updated because I'm going to be pretty interested in picking that up myself. They're also it's launched now. It launched yesterday. Oh, no, a couple of days ago, 25th it launched. They've now got Brilliance Bronzers. Silky blendable formula for complexion perfection. So those are out, which is awesome. Good news, people who actually have access to a Sephora, which we don't in the UK, thanks for that. Jouer is now going to be available in Sephora, so you'll be able to swatch lipsticks and swatch palettes and highlighters, etc. before you purchase them, so that's good news for Jouer. Neve Cosmetics have got this blendable blush with a natural finish for fresh looking velvety cheeks. Nude Old Rose, as light and natural as a Wednesday afternoon in the park. I love that packaging where it's got that rose in the bottom. That's €10.90 So I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be in terms of. It's probably going to be about probably $9.99 in the UK, probably about $12-ish maybe. That's what it looks like from the top. You can see it's obviously a liquid one that's been poured in. That packaging is just stunning though. I mean, I haven't worn a cream blush since the 80s, when I was desperately trying to get away with wearing makeup to school because we weren't allowed. There's a blast from the past. So those are now available. nevecosmetics.it/en gives you the Italian website in English. So those are available, which look jolly pretty. Beauty Bay is going to be getting the Violet Voss Flamingo palette, but you will have seen from previous How Yeah Woh Knows, although initially I really wanted this, I now think you're better off getting the Slush palette because it's got just as many beautiful shades. In fact, you get 5 more shades than you get in here, and it's half the price. There's a certain influencer in Kuwait called Sondos Al Katan, and the Kuwaiti labour laws changed recently, where their staff have to have control of their own passports, because prior to this a Kuwaiti employer could just take their passport from them, and they have to have at least 1 day a week off. It's quite worrying to me that these staff members were having to work 7 days a week and didn't even have control of their own passports, so couldn't leave when they wanted. It sounds more like a slave than a member of staff. But this particular influencer, who has an awful lot of high range affiliations, ABH, MAC, etc., she came out and very vocally denounced this new law, saying it was ridiculous. So basically she's saying she wants to keep her slave labour, and it is really discriminatory to anybody who works for her. What I am pleased to see though is that a number of these high-end brands are unfollowing her, they're removing her from their PR lists, they're removing any pictures of her that they've got on their Instagram. ABH was the first one that I saw release a statement relating to it, saying that these comments completely contradict the core values of Anastasia Beverly Hills. We have not and never will condone any hateful, discriminatory views. Sondos is not affiliated, employed or collaborating with ABH. Pretty strong statements there. Here's the quote. How can you have a servant at home who gets to keep their passport with them? Max Factor Arabia have said that her views are personal and do not represent either the values or the principles that Max Factor Arabia stands for. A lot of beauty brands are cutting ties with her. And that's exactly how it should be. Chelsea Boutique, which sells eye and brow products in Harvey Nichols, also took down an online video where she's used their products. A spokesman did tell Thomson Reuters that the company never had a direct partnership with her, and then referred them to a statement on Twitter saying, "We believe decent working conditions should be provided to everyone, and such behaviour does not represent our brand's core beliefs." Well done to those makeup brands cutting ties. This is exactly what should be happening. It's disgraceful that in this day and age there had to be a law to cover that. French perfume brand M. Micallef said it deeply regretted its relationship with her and would be terminating it with immediate effect. So well done those brands who are actually taking a stand and removing any reference to her on their sites and, taking her off of their PR lists, etc. That's what we need to see. It's what we need the bigger brands to do. We need them to take a stand. We need them to stand up for people who haven't got a voice for themselves. Moving on to something much more fun. Paul and Joe, and you can get a lot of their stuff from Beauty Bay, but I haven't seen this yet. I am looking Beauty Bay, I want it. Have got the most gorgeous lipsticks coming out. Look at this. Not only is the cap of the lipstick a puddy tat, but the lipstick itself is shaped like a puddy tat with a little bow tie and a top hat. That's just adorable. Yeah, I like that. I want that. It's cute. I couldn't ever bring myself to use it, but I want it and I like it and it's cute. Maybe I'll just print the picture off and stick it up here or something. Yeah. Moving on. QVC are now stocking the Tatcha Kissu Lip Mask. That's QVC America anyway. Whether QVC UK is stocking it, I don't know. That's $30. Unique, soft, honey-like textured lip mask that leaves lips feeling hydrated and soft and appearing smoother. You can spend 30 quid on Tatcha if you like. I will stick to my 97p tube of nipple cream. Thank you. Pat McGrath is coming out with 10 new matte trance lipsticks, $38 each. Ouch. And that's all 10 of them swatched on 3 different skin tones. I like where she does that actually. Skin Show, which is nude, Beautiful Stranger, Coral Rose, Christy Divine Peach, Divine Beige Peach, Flesh 5 Mahogany Rose, Elson 2 Fiery Orange Red, Extravaganza Rich Magenta, Fever Dream, which is Peach Sienna, Forbidden Love Ultimate Classic Red, Deep Orchid Plum Berry, Executive Realness Mulberry Pink, and Guinevere, which is a Blooded Crimson. They were available 27th of July if you can afford those. Available now in Sephora. Make Up Forever's Matte Velvet Skin Foundation, full coverage, $38 in 40 shades. That's a shade range. And I love the fact they show you it dry and wet so you can see how much it dries down, because there's a difference between oxidisation and drying down. If a foundation, when it's dry, is a deeper colour to when it's applied wet, that's dry down. It's only if it continues to get deeper throughout the day that it's oxidising. If it just goes down to whatever shade it's shown there, then it's just a dry down rather than oxidisation. But there's a pretty good shade range there. I'm quite impressed with that. Menagerie Cosmetics sneak peeked one of their palette designs. They have said they are going to be bringing the Dragon Child palette across from Makeup Monsters, and I believe the majority of the lipstick shades are coming over as well. The shades for this particular palette are currently being made. They will be gluten-free, talc-free, vegan, cruelty-free. 10% of all sales will go to the Animal Welfare Institute. 90% of their donations go straight to the cause, fighting animal testing and protecting wildlife globally. So that'd be a nice ethical brand to get involved with. Guerlain have sneak peeked this palette for Holiday 2018, which has obviously got eyeshadows and highlighters in there, but there only look really to be 3 mattes in there, and that looks to be the bone shade, the beige shade and the tan shade. No details on prices or release date yet for that. I will let you know as I know. Another UK indie brand, Eye Candy Cosmetics, put this picture of their Pina Colada eyeshadow palette. It's currently on pre-order. There's the swatches for it. And at the moment, the pre-order price is $13.99 and postage within the UK is $3.99. The reason I know how much the postage is is because this is not just a hell yeah, this is a I've pre-ordered it and waiting for it to arrive moment. So yeah, I liked it so much I've pre-ordered it. Once it arrives I will of course review it for you. Smashbox have, without any preamble or any pre-warning, released another one of their cover shop palettes, Sunlit Yellow. Gotta be honest, I like those colours. Visionary, which is yellow with green pearl, Bolt, bold yellow matte, Butterfly, mid-tone yellow matte, Cumin Nature, that's quite funny, Mustard matte, Sizzle Real yellow gold metallic, Cha-ching, rich brown with gold shimmer, buns of teal, rich teal matte, and Defiant One, a deep blue matte. I like the look of those. They normally retail for about $29. Now, I love the fact that people are going for smaller palettes just lately. Much easier to... I prefer a smaller palette, to be honest. So long as it's a well-balanced palette, and that is. Now, I haven't got any Smashbox cover shop palettes yet. But I've ordered a couple. I had a wander around Depop last night when I couldn't sleep because of pain, and I've ordered these two. So when they arrive, I will give them a try for you and let you know what I think, and if I like the formula, there's a damn good chance that I will end up forking out for that Sunlit Yellow one, the new one, because I really am liking the look of that. That was the final thing to talk about, but I saw this cartoon and I felt like it had to be included. Aye, the prisoner looks very nice, but that's not what I meant by 20 lashes. Love that. Absolutely love that. It just really appeals to my sense of humour. I apologise for the dodgy accent. I've got no idea what that accent even was. However, congratulations, we've made it to the end of another Hell Yeah, Woh No. So, I hope you found this interesting and fun. If you did, if you could hit that like button, that would be great. Comment, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. And when you hit the bell, make sure you choose all notifications, not just some, so you get told every time I upload another one of these videos. all that remains for me to say is stay fabulous and wish me luck editing all these photos in. Bye for now.